What's going on, everyone? Super Mario Odyssey is almost in our hands, and there is still new footage being released. In the Nintendo World Championships 2017, the last challenge was some Super Mario Odyssey levels and boss fights, and they may have revealed a brand new kingdom in this footage. So here's the footage, and it is of a kind of 8-bit level, climbing a tower to get to the top to get a moon, and there's some, they call it the roulette tower because there are moving platforms that you have to hit the power blocks, the P blocks, to stop in the right places so you can make the jumps. But the most important thing here is that I think this is a brand new island kingdom because the area surrounding the kingdom landscape, or the kingdom structure that you're on, the building in this case, is surrounded entirely by water with some spires or other towers in the background. And this is incredibly similar to the Cascade Kingdom and the Tropical Kingdom, the Forgotten Isle, in the sense that they both are also completely surrounded by water. You cannot see any other landmass until the horizon line. Whereas like the Metro Kingdom or the Sand Kingdom or the Luncheon Kingdom, you can kind of, either they make the sky, the walls, so you can't see out too far, or like in New Donk City, you can see other cities, or in the Sand Kingdom, you just see sand until the horizon line. But the other two island kingdoms that we know of, you can see water everywhere. In the Cascade Kingdom, you can see some waterfalls throughout, and in the tropical, you can see the purple water and then some trees in the very far distance as well. So that's why I think this is an island kingdom. And then I don't think this is the Cascade Kingdom or the Tropical Kingdom. It's very different. Even the music sounds very different. And I'll come back to the music in a second. But also, the moon in this level that they get to at the top is yellow as well, which is the same color as the Cascade Kingdom and the Tropical Kingdoms. So perhaps every island kingdom will have yellow moons, and there are even more island kingdoms. But I want to go back before I speculate about more island kingdoms and talk about the music a little bit. It's a very haunting, kind of creepy music, and this building almost looks like it could be like a mansion spire or a castle spire, and it's very foggy and gloomy color scheme here. So perhaps this is a haunted island, kind of like a Boo themed island. We've not seen any Boos in Super Mario Odyssey, and Boos do pop up in almost every Mario game. So perhaps this is a haunted themed island, which would be super, super cool. And on the map, if you look at here, this one island that is right next to the Lake Kingdom, I've heard some people say that this is potentially part of the Lake Kingdom, which is a possibility because there's water in the Lake Kingdom. But from what we think is the Lake Kingdom, which is kind of what is on the cover of the game, where you're Cheep Cheep and you kind of see like the curtains or the woman's dress in the background, that is much brighter and much more vibrant and much different than this aesthetic. And the music is completely different than like the Cascade Kingdom or the Tropical Kingdom, so it's probably not going to be a piece of those kingdoms as well because there's no purple water and no waterfalls in the background. So I think this is entirely a new kingdom, and like I was saying on the map, next to the Lake Kingdom there is a kind of elongated, wispy-looking island that has like a hole in the middle, and if you look at the top, or the kind of southwestern-most piece of it, the bottom left, it looks like there's kind of like a little flame there, like almost like it could be like a candle flame, which would be very representative of a Boo's Mansion type level type theme. So this could be like I said, a haunted mansion, Boo Mansion themed island kingdom, which would be super duper cool. And if we look at the map, there are 3 to 5 more islands that are of substantial size and a unique shape that they could be more small island kingdoms that you go to, and they only have 15 to 20 moons on them or something like that. Not stars, excuse me, or even 10 moons to collect on them. But that could be very interesting because they did say in the most recent direct kind of extended trailer that you were going to visit tropical islands, but they're not going to reveal all of them. So there is a high likelihood that this is a brand new island kingdom, which I think is super, super cool. And then the prospect that there are even more. I mean, think about it. If there was, Cascade, Tropical, and then this one, and then a couple more, like if there's like 6 island kingdoms that you visited, that would be super cool because they would all have their unique theme. Like this one would be that boo type thing. But let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. If you think this is a brand new kingdom like me, Island Kingdom, or if it's something else, because you can definitely see like pointed castle tips in the background, and in some of the shots they look more like, you know, full-fledged buildings that like are like ruined, that are kind of just, you know, sinking, or, you know, however they end up in the water, which makes me think that this is something totally unique and different. And it does have a mechanic that is kind of ghostly, or like, you know, tough to pin down. It's not, you know, set in stone with the roulette feature. But again, let me know what you think of this place in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Can't wait for Super Mario Odyssey. It is so close, and I want to jump to all of the islands. I want to sail my Odyssey spaceship, hat ship, all around the globe, discover all of the islands, and collect all the power moons. But until we can do that, Switch Force out.